So at the end of the last episode, I built this lovely contraption you see behind me, and I sent it to drill down to the bottom of the world just to see how many resources I would get from it. I was hoping for iron and diamonds in particular. I knew this was not going to be a permanent solution. In fact, this is incredibly single use. But as it turns out, I am not very good at calculating the volume of an area in Minecraft because I filled this full of chests, but really I only needed 3. So I'm going to show you what I got. I just want to warn you, I'm a little disappointed. I knew it was a small space, but I still thought I'd get a few more things, particularly diamonds. So we got tons of deep slate, which I'm very pumped for. A little bit of iron, a little bit of copper, one measly little coal in this chest. This one, lots of cobblestone, lots of copper, so pretty happy with that. Only 6 zinc, which was the other thing I was hoping we get. And then in this last one, I got more cobble deep slate. That was it. That's the entire haul. I have not touched a single thing in here. I didn't get a single diamond and only 2 pieces of iron. How depressing is that? But there is a little bit of good news. I happened to peek down here and I happen to know that there is a little bit of a treat waiting. So I'm gonna take this water down and I'm gonna snatch it up and redeem this experience just a tiny bit. Could get that zinc, but this is what I'm here for. I managed to miss these diamonds by literally a block. Should I have waited until I could fortune those? Maybe. Oh, hey, got a bonus one. Okay, there's a few extra here. Is that it? Is that all I get? I think it is. That's okay. It's more than what we started with up there. I got 4. Okay, so here's the deal. I was hoping that I could get away with not having to make any contraptions for at least a few more episodes. But it's clear from the results of the not so efficient drill that I'm just going to have to do it. I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and make a contraption. Okay, that was a little too close. That was a little too dramatic. My bad. There are a few things that need to be done before I can actually make this happen. And the biggest one is the one I'm regretting most of all. I have to go to the Nether. I'm going to do it. I'm going to suck it up. It's a modded Nether. I'm nervous. I don't think that I've been in a modded Nether in a while. I don't know what to expect. But I need 3 things, and 2 of them are very difficult to find in the overworld. One of them, I'm a little surprised that I didn't grab any the last time I stumbled into it. But I need quartz. Can't get that in the overworld. Trust me. I looked at all the options. Netherrack. I figured I would have ended up grabbing this one from a ruined portal that I stumbled into out in the world, but I guess I didn't. So I do need to grab a couple pieces of that while I'm there. But the biggest and the scariest one is I need a blaze or a blaze spawner because I need to fill a blaze burner so that we can mix brass. It's a whole thing. It's a whole process. But I need these 3 things before I can actually start building an actual drill contraption. So I guess I'm gonna start prepping to go to the Nether. Before I go, there's one more thing that I need to take care of. I really genuinely thought I was gonna have to break the bad news already in episode 2 that Jonathan was lost to us forever. I haven't heard from him. I haven't heard any noises from him. I haven't seen him in quite a few days, and I may have accidentally let the game run through a few night cycles, so I was sure the zombies got him. But then as I was emerging from the cave, guess who I found stuck again? I really genuinely thought he was lost forever, but no, he's just stuck again. I'm so tempted to just leave him up there, but maybe I should like box him in just so he's safe. There you go. We're gonna leave him there until we can make sure that he's safe and sound, because he can't be trusted. He keeps falling down there and getting stuck, but honestly, it might be the safest place for him given all that's happened. Okay, now I'm ready to go into the Nether. I genuinely have absolutely no idea what is waiting on the other side of this portal. Okay. It's not looking too bad. Oh, that scared me a little bit. Okay. Are you friend or foe? What are you? Oh my gosh, I want all of these things. But I'm only here for one thing, and I need to focus. How am I gonna find quartz? I found quartz. Okay, how am I gonna find a blaze? Ow, ow, what is that? It's these things, isn't it? Okay, don't walk through those. Hey, there's coal. I don't really know how you got here, and I'm not sure I want to know. Just watched that guy die. That's gorgeous. I'm getting so distracted already. Okay. Who's screaming? Okay. I mean, that's kind of all I came for. I only really needed one piece. I know why they're screaming. They're dying on those things that gave me damage. That sounds really kind of sad, actually. Oh, please stop. What? Oh. Oh, that was hard to hear. I don't even like zombie pigmen that much, but that was... Dang, I've done it again. So, this is a little awkward, but as you can see, I have 5 blaze burners in my hand. The short version of the story is that I discovered today that I had a shortcut set for the pause button on my recording software. So you didn't get to see this part, but to be honest with you, it was probably for the best, because I'm currently cowering in a corner, and let's just say this is not the first time in the last few minutes that I have... Hello, hi, welcome in. Yeah, it's not the first time in recent history that I have been cowering in a corner. So I don't want to talk about it too much. I think I need to be up there. Is she just immune to arrows? What's happening? Cool. Did she drop anything? Our guest, she... I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Ah! I'm withering. Bad, 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 bad. Where did I come from? This is not where I came from. Oh, I see him. Ah! I would like to leave here immediately, but I don't know how I got here. That way. That was the most stressful experience I have ever had in Minecraft. Okay. I can breathe. I'm out of the Nether. I don't know if I left in the clip of that thing that was right outside my Nether portal, but I don't want to know what it was. I'm going to take a second. I'm going to slow my heart rate down, but the good news is got netherrack, got quartz, got the blaze burner, And those are all the things on the list. Now we can make a contraption after my heart rate goes down. In order to make this contraption do like half the things that make it useful, other than a drill, we actually need a couple of deployers. But in order to make a deployer, we need a brass hand. And this is the whole reason that I just risked my life in the nether, because in order to make a brass hand, you need brass sheets, obviously, which comes from brass ingots. And you get those from mixing copper and zinc in a mixer that's heated with a blaze burner. Thankfully, we have the mixer. We just need to add a blaze burner, and I'm hoping that I can just toss it down under... Oh yeah, I have way too many. I'm hoping I can just put it under here and that will be good enough. But do I just need to throw you in? Every time I think I've learned how to do something, it always seems to be incorrect. I think this should mix when I heat it. Yes! I don't know how much this needs. And stop clicking the filter. I have brass! Okay, I want a few more while we're here. Okay. I don't know how many I need, but we're gonna call that good. That was a lot faster than I thought it was gonna be, to be honest. I mean, aside from me fumbling again. But we have brass, so it's on to the next step now. I think I am ready to put this thing together. So we start with the cart assembler on a rail. And I made a hopper minecart, not a furnace minecart. Please hold. Okay, let's try this again. All right, I want to put that there just in case. And I think I want a couple of these. Maybe need the plow. As it's going along, it's going to be laying track, and then this guy is going to come along and he's going to scoop up the track and recycle it, so you don't actually need more than a few pieces of rail to keep it moving. So this guy places cobble, this guy places rail, we scoot along, this guy scoops up the rail, recycles it, so that these guys can keep doing their jobs. And then, of course, we have our drills and our barrels. Okay. So all the drills are on. I'm going to want way more for better efficiency. And then we're going to need barrels. I probably could replace a bunch of these with the barrels, actually. Okay, that is going to be more than enough barrels to get me through, at least for a while. So should be fine. I think the only thing left to do is glue it. Which one is the center? This is off-centered. We're gonna pretend like I didn't accidentally make this even and it might be 4 on that side and 3 on that side. We're just gonna pretend that's not a problem. And eventually I'll add more drills and it'll be fine and it'll even back out. But in the meantime, I think that I am going to add some fuel, add some rail. There's no way this works the first time. No way. Okay. 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 Seems to be doing what it's supposed to. So clearly not centered. Okay. I'm gonna stop it there though. Pick up a few of these things that aren't supposed to actually be here, and then I'm gonna take it underground. I think that's it. I think it's time. I gotta just do it. I'm like, I don't want to. If it breaks, I'm gonna be sad. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna stop thinking about it. I'm just gonna... It's already broken. Okay, we're good. This is gonna take a while. I got so far down, oh, you can't see it, this tunnel, probably almost just under 10 minutes of just straight mining, but I figured this is as good a time as any to check and see what we got in just under 10 minutes of mining with it. I saw a lot of diamonds kind of on the edges and stuff that I was picking up along the way, so I'm hoping that's a good sign for the things in these barrels. Okay, we already got 6. That's literally already better than the last one. Knew we'd get lots of cobbled deep slate, and it doesn't look like any... Oh, just kidding. I was going to say it doesn't look like anything else is full. A little bit of iron, some gold, lots of raw zinc is something else I was noticing. I don't know how it chooses which of these barrels to fill, so I'm just going to click on all of them. But it looks like that was probably it. Oh, look, there's more. Still not a ton of iron and diamond, though. Literally only 9 pieces of iron from all of that? Maybe I just need to go to a different level. Got a lot of raw zinc, though, but that doesn't help me in my... lack of iron problem. How much coal was left? Oh, that's what I'm curious about. Oh, still tons of coal left. Okay, that settles it. I am turning it around. No, not that. And I think I'm just gonna let it go this way. All right, let's give it another go, another 10 minutes or so, and see how we get along. Another 10 minutes or so down mining, and I was ready to come back up. I don't know if you could tell from those clips, but there was definitely some deep dark happening down there, and I was getting more nervous the further I went, so I decided to call it. And I think I got plenty of things, so let's take a look. Oh, now we're up to 28 diamonds. Okay, that's a lot better. These are the rest of the kind of random ones I was picking off the sides. Okay, 13 iron. Wow, we are really just rolling in it. So what I've learned from this experience is diamonds, sure, why not? 28's not too bad for what, 20-ish minutes, 15 or 20 minutes of mining, and I didn't have to cut through all of that myself. And really it's the 28 plus the 18. So really it's 46. Okay, I'll definitely take that for 20 minutes. Still gonna need an iron farm, which I knew would happen eventually. I just was hoping this would hold me over. I was hoping for more than 13. And really, again, I got 24 total. Plus I spent 1 to make another iron pick. Definitely when I make this bigger, I think that will help for sure. Like the bigger the better. But I didn't get the iron to really make it that much bigger. So I made the contraption, I did the thing, got more deep slate than a girl could ever dream of having, got a good chunk of diamonds so I can officially upgrade these tools, which by the way was the whole point of starting this mission in the first place, if you remember from last episode. I was tired of mining things with iron. So diamonds, that'll hold me over for sure, but the iron game is still not very strong. But that's okay, we'll get there. So I may have gotten a little bit carried away, and I started furnishing the house. Mostly just the kitchen and this little living room area. I don't know how satisfied I am with it yet, but I think the kitchen's pretty good. It just feels like there is like this big gap here, and the living room area is kind of tiny, but I really don't like blocking my walkway in Minecraft, so I don't know how to fill this space too much more without overcrowding it. So I might just throw in some carpet or something, maybe a table or clutter or something there. And then up here, I did just a little bedroom area. I know technically this is kind of a hallway space, but I didn't build a bedroom into this house, and I just need to come sleep here for like 15 seconds every time it turns night. So it's nothing too crazy, but it's a little cozy. I need to put an extra lamp here though. It's a little better. And eventually I want to get some really long curtains here too, but and then up here, I just threw some chests in this room. This place also probably needs some more lighting, but for now, we'll just do that. But yeah, so I still need to move all the stuff into these chests, and I think I'm going to do that now. And then I'm ready for the last project of this video. This one's been a little bit weird, just a bunch of that like random stuff that needs to get done. Oh, I should actually go sleep. But yeah, I want to move fully out of the little hut today so that I am in this house full time so I can stop going back and forth. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move all these things around now. Okay, I think I am all moved in now. There shouldn't be anything left in the beekeeper hut. So as soon as we let him out of his little box, he can go back to living there without an intruder. But the other thing I want to do in this episode is these 16 steak. They're not technically in the last food I have available to me, but I just have a bunch of like vegetables and seeds and some random meat and duck eggs, which will be fun to play with. I don't even know if you can cook those. Maybe they're not supposed to be in the kitchen. Anyway, I want to build some farms. Oh, it's getting nighttime. Hold on. Like I was saying, I want to build some farms, and of course I want to automate them so I don't have to do any manual harvesting. But these are still going to be starter farms, so we're going to keep it simple. But I think I want to build them out here in this area, but the problem is obviously there's a giant hole. So I want to cover that up. So I got to do some terraforming, and then I'm going to build those farms. I'm going to make maybe 4 or 5, maybe just 3. We'll see how it goes. They're going to be kind of small, and like I said, they'll be automated. We're going to use more windmills. So yeah, but the first thing I have to do is terraform. So excuse me while I go retrieve the dirt from all the way upstairs because I didn't really think that through. Okay, so I tried to flatten it and just even some things out. I think I kind of wish that I'd brought it up one more level so that I was level with this, but I have an idea that might make up for that. But you'll see that later. I also, let's see, can I show you in F4? Yeah, I didn't finish lighting it up down here. Oh, hey, I left a gap. I should fix that. But yeah, there are a few friends, but just a few, so it'll be fine. Anyway, I think I already mentioned, maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but I want to make circle patches, like plots for different crops. Like each crop will have its own circle. I don't know how many I can fit here, but I'm just gonna make some circles, and I think I want to make it out of deep slate. Just gonna wing it. I think I have everything I need to start building these. I think I should have enough to finish building them. Here's to hoping. But I don't know exactly how I am gonna want to do the windmill part, so I think I'm just gonna let you watch me struggle through it in the form of a time lapse. So let's do it. have gotten a little carried away. I didn't just build all of the plots, but I decorated a bunch. I even added some details to the house, some flowers you can see. And I spent so long that not only are these mostly full, but they were very full at one point, and I used a bunch of them to make even more decorations in the form of these crates. So, yeah, this one might be a little too much. I'll have to deal with that later. But yeah, I built them, I decorated, and I also did a lot of terraforming. This area was not quite as flat as I wanted it to be, but I might have made it a little too flat, so we'll just have to see as time goes on. But yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to wrap this episode up. There's one last thing I want to do. I don't know how clever you are or if you've noticed, but if you saw the last episode, you might know that there's one thing I forgot to fix. Did you notice yet? Did you notice now? Did you notice now? Yep, that's right. I made a boo-boo. Much better. It makes way more sense now that it's going the correct direction. And yes, I am going to continue to pretend that it does not clip into the roof right there. I didn't see a thing. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, my goal is to get a few animal products processing to go along with these crops so that I can start making... Hold on, these aren't supposed to be here. So that I can start making some of this food. I picked out these 4 recipes. I don't know if you noticed that that's kind of what I was going for this episode, but I have all the crops that I need for them, but I don't quite have... I don't have any meat. So, gonna need to work on that a little bit. And then I am still having to go manually mine for iron. The, drill that I created, it's not really working out for me. I'm probably just not doing it long enough or at the right level or something. I don't know, but I'm probably going to process some iron. Maybe we'll auto process a few other things using Create. Maybe we'll create a big workshop or something to do some of that manual work. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.